But it's not. Yeah, it's a mini contest game. Oh, just a second.
Ryan, are you able to hear us?
Yeah. Loud and clear.
Okay.
Yeah. It's good.
I'm giving the sharing rights, so whoever wants to share can share. Okay, we're good to go. Let me just switch off.
Can I begin? All right. Okay. Let's go. Very good morning to one and all. How are you all doing today?
Good.
Very good morning.
Yeah, good evening from Sydney, all the way 14 hours away from Dubai. And I hope all of you all are keeping well. I heard that the weather in Dubai is getting better. I think I asked 2 meetings back and all of you all said it is very hot. So now you all cannot complain and say that the weather is bad anymore. But yeah, definitely. Yes. I heard that the weather is getting better in Dubai. The weather in Sydney over here is very erratic. It can go right from being very pleasant in the morning to raining in the evening to being cold in the night. So very erratic weather. But nevertheless, on that note, I would like to now welcome one and all to our 97 Toastmasters meeting.
98.
97, right? 98 or 7?
98.
8. Sorry. 98. My bad. So now we are pushing to 100. 2 more meetings and to hit that wild milestone for Newstart Toastmasters Club. And today I wanted to open up with something that I have and all of us have experienced living in a country like UAE, multicultural, the presence of different cultures. So in Sydney is also a city with a lot of cultures, and growing up in Dubai, I realized that because we live with so many cultures and so many different nationalities, we realize and we learn to respect each other and to respect each other's culture, which made it very simple for me to adapt in this new city because I was very open to understanding different cultures. And that is what United Arab Emirates as a country taught me. So I would just like to put it out there that we should all be proud that UAE as a country welcomed us. And we have all an opportunity to work, learn, and grow with different cultures and nationalities. So now, on that note, on the note of accepting one another and a note of growing and working as a team with one another, I would now like to proceed with the formalities of today's meeting. Is anyone going to present? Anita?
You want the presentation?
Yeah.
Okay, just a second. Just give me a second. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Next slide. Perfect. Okay. So now, of course, with every club or anything in our life, we have to have a mission. And so I would request each one of you all to please repeat after me the mission of Newstart Toastmasters Club. We provide
Provide
a supportive and positive learning
A supportive.
supportive and positive learning
experience in which members
experience in which members
are empowered to develop
are empowered to develop
communication and leadership skills,
communication and leadership skills,
resulting in greater self-confidence
resulting in greater self-confidence
and personal growth.
and personal growth.
Thank you very much. Okay, so in every Toastmasters meeting, we follow a set of ground rules. So the ground rules being, number one, I would request each and every one of you to kindly applaud each and every speaker as they come on the podium and give their speech, so as to provide them some encouragement and motivation to do better and to give them the confidence. Please turn off your cell phone so as to respect the decorum of the meeting and to make sure the meeting goes smoothly. The fire exit at our venue, that is the NMC hospital, there's a fire exit right opposite the entrance of the venue, as well as on the left side of the corridor. If you go straight, there's the men's and women's washrooms. We refrain from talking about 3 topics in every Toastmasters meeting, that is sex, politics, and religion. So I would request each and every one of you to refrain from using these topics. So now, without further ado, I would now like to welcome our acting president, DTM Raghu, who is a Newstart Club mentor, past area director of Area 32, always a humor champ, an excellent finance master, and is currently working with Emirates Airlines. He's a very good cook, a very good communicator, and a very good mentor who's highly experienced. Please join me in now welcoming our acting president for today, DTM Raghu.
Thank you to Smart Priya for the wonderful activities. Thank you. And I admire your energy level at this evening hours. Thank you so much. First of all, let me welcome all of you to today's 98th meeting of the Newstart Toastmasters. I declare today's meeting is open. This is the Let me start with the story. In the year 2002, a gentleman went to a marriage function. His relatives asked, "Have you ever joined to a Toastmasters?" He said, "No." It was in Delhi. In Delhi, there was one club. In Bangalore, there were 5 clubs. Today, we see everywhere Toastmasters clubs. Those days, no. That gentleman said, "I'm a good speaker. I don't need Toastmasters." His relative asked him, "Can you join Toastmasters tomorrow's meeting?" He told him, "No." Then again he requested one more time, another day. He said, "Okay, I will accept." He did not do. 3rd time, 4th time, 5th time, 6th time, he decided to attend. And he was asked to speak for 1 minute. He said, "I'm a good speaker. What is 1 minute?" When he came on the podium to speak for 1 minute, he felt it is 60, not 60 seconds, 60 minutes. He could not even speak. He started stumbling. He was thinking that the whole room is rolling.
Loud.
That day, he decided to join Toastmasters. When he decided to join the Toastmasters, thereafter, he continued Toastmasters with a passion. In 2018, he became an international Toastmasters vice president. I am referring to the Deepak manner that international Toastmasters. If you have, you will also and be one day. That is possible. With this, let me introduce Toastmasters International. Toastmasters International was introduced in the year 1924 by approximately in California, policy. When he was the educational director in one of the companies, he started appointing people, but what he has understood is there is no connectivity with the and they were not in a position to show their confidence while they are speaking. So keeping all these factors in mind, he decided, let me introduce some format. He introduced a format which has become a Toastmasters in the world today. Today we have not one clubs, 50,000 plus clubs and millions of Toastmasters worldwide. Toastmasters gives so many pathway education. It has got 120 competencies which you can develop, including the time management, including the confidence development, and various competencies it has got. If you want to become a Toastmaster, if you want to become a better Toastmaster, continue with Toastmasters and adopt the pathway educations and leadership roles. One day you will become a very good speaker and attain Toastmasters, various education and attain the highest level of education. You will have to become a club officer and you will have to become a district officer. You will have to become a, you have to complete 2 pathways in education and you will have to take mentor role, you will have to take sponsorship role, various roles, and at the end you will have to submit a DTM project that makes you a DTM complete package of yours, which is available in Toastmasters, and you will be one day become a super Toast speaker or anywhere you want to speak, you will be having that confidence to show it to others. It is possible. With this, let me move on to today. We have with us a vibrant Toastmaster of the day. She is none other than DTM Anita Naidu. She is always, I have been seeing her since last 2015 onwards, I have been seeing her. She has filled with all creative. She can do wonders on the stage. Please put your hand together to welcome.
All wonders aside, being short is another biggest what do you say, drawback sometimes, because you just need to, from the normalcy, you need to get yourself to a level which is low. You have to make the objects around you also come to a level which is lower so that you can be parallel with them. So today I think this mic is going to be a big time problem for me. Shiva, you can just help me in. Yeah. Okay, happens when you're doing the acting role. Can this come down? New experiences. Thank you, Shiva. Sometimes in Toastmasters, we need to don more than one role. More than being yourself, you become a technician, you become an engineer, you become whatnot. All right. Yeah, sometimes you also become a caterer. Nowadays, we're not having those lunch times. But good old times, we used to also serve food for Toastmasters during conferences and training workshops. Anyways, hello everyone. Good morning. Nice to see you all from different countries and different places inside Dubai, not even outside. Unfortunately, we don't have a part of our connection on today. But anyways, today, the main drawback that has happened today is me coming late and not being able to set the environment, which is more friendly to everyone. And so that is why we all need a to-do list. All right. So today my speech, my theme for the day is a to-do list that we all need to be preparing ourselves on. Now, amongst the audience sitting here in person and there in the virtual space, how many of you actually have a to-do list? It could be anywhere. It doesn't have to be in a journal. It doesn't have to be a structured application or anything of that sort. But how many of you do maintain a to-do list? Okay, we have Couple of hands there, Padmini and Venu and here.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Now what?
every day.
Okay. Okay, now I'm not going to talk much now, but I'm going to ask you all, since you all have raised hand, I want to catch all red-handed. Okay, so let's start with one virtual attendee. Padmini, what kind of a to-do list do you maintain? Quickly, in 1 or 2 lines.
I maintain it in my cell regarding all the day-to-day things because I keep attending meetings and I have to prepare notes for that, all those stuff, plus the household things, everything in one journal, like one format. That's all. This day I have to do all these things and I just tick it off as and when it is over. Then it's not done, it goes on to the next day. So that's it. It's a very simple format.
You to-do list every day.
Yes, yes. I just carry on the things to the next day if it is not done. So generally it will be repeated very last.
How many of you all do what Toastmaster Padmini does? In the digital world, you are storing, carrying it everywhere. No?
No, I note it out on a paper and a pen. Then I keep taking whatever job has been done. And based on priority, I finish it so that less priority job that has got less priority can be carried forward later.
Okay.
But the job on top priority needs to be done.
Okay. Okay. So where do you keep the paper?
I keep the paper in my pocket and I keep taking it. Once it's done, I just tear it off and throw it.
Okay, makes a lot of sense. So he carries his paper just like you carry your phone everywhere. We have our general evaluator and saying something. Yes, Anand.
Yeah, I do it at not a personal level, but only
Loud.
facial level.
Okay.
What I will normally keep a tab on the teams.
Okay.
That's the easiest thing for me, to keep a tab on the teams. So
Uh-huh.
I keep files, most of the work that I do.
Okay.
I keep it in the list and
Fabulous. Fabulous. So he uses application, which is the Microsoft Teams, where he maintains it there, which means it's much more an organized person and he needs to keep getting there. It's tech savvy. So he needs to keep going there. We know what about you? Unmute yourself, please.
I used to use the sticky notes. In that, I used to write all the things which I need to do on a daily basis.
Notes.
Yeah.
Where
Pardon?
do you keep the notes?
In my laptop.
On the laptop. So her laptop is full of sticky notes. She needs reminders right there. Instantly. What about you, Vadia? Where do you?
I'm not keep actually.
Time for it. Time. So what do you do? I mean, you're very organized. Your memories.
I'm very organized.
You're very organized.
I don't need because I know what, especially for the last 1 year, I was struggling with my newborn kid.
Okay.
So my life's been changed totally.
Okay.
For that time period, I was struggle with this work and all.
Right.
Understand that I able to complete everything in my
Okay. Okay. So we have our new member here who's extremely organized. He doesn't need a to-do list, and he keeps himself here. You know, there it's like not very cluttered. So the main reason why we need a to-do list because we are doing too many things in a particular period of time. All of us have 24 hours, but we don't do the same number of work, same number of jobs as each other, right? So some of us, like Anshuman, prefers to sleep on a Saturday morning, keep his brain decluttered, uncluttered. But here we are, some of us are running through the traffic, just coming there, parking, putting the ticket, coming. You're kind of doing many other things. I'm just kidding. Okay, so we do need a to-do list because of this. I'm just going to run you all through a PowerPoint presentation. I would request Anil also to move that side. So, yes. Okay. Can you see the screen? I think this I will remove it from this.
Just to take care.
So if everybody is talking, you can give this mic to them. Okay, if you can see here, Ryan, you've already time been read, but I'll just quickly run you all through the first slide at least. Okay, the importance of to-do planning is majorly what you all have told here. We have a lot of things to do. So if we have a to-do on a paper or on a digital app, it reduces your stress because you keep thinking of or erasing things which you have already done. And you also know what is there and what is not there to be done. It increases your productivity. Otherwise, it's all there in your mind. I can do this, I can do that, I can do this. You just keep on going with those things in your mind if you are doing it to new things. If you are organized like our Toastmaster Bhatia is, then this won't happen. Yeah, and then you have it enhances your time management. So you know. I'm getting to where Toastmaster Norman said that you have to prioritize, what is important, what is not. So if you have a to-do list, you are much better with your time management. You know that this does not need, like I need to do something on Canva, but yesterday night I was sitting on the agenda, I was sitting on presentation here, we were both doing it parallel, he is doing his and mine. We were communicating and then Shiva put in. So I was just also telling my husband how coming to Toastmasters are, time Toastmasters. So we all know that we have to deliver this, no excuses. So we all still do it. Even Anil was there online yesterday. So the thing is, if we know what is important, we just first do that, come what may, and then say the rest engage. So that time management is enhanced when you have a to-do list. Then the steps, set clear goals. Don't have too many goals. First thing today, what am I going to do tomorrow? What am I achieving today? Set clear goals about what you're going to do every day. And then prioritize, which is a very important thing. Probably certain things like eating biryani might not be the priority that day. You can postpone it to another if you're not able to speak it. So prioritize your tasks and create a to-do list. Assign deadlines. It's very important, not just for official things, but even for your personal things, you need to assign deadlines because you perform the way you are. Ultimately, wherever you're going, being a father, being a husband or a wife, or delegate or a company, a colleague, you perform the way you are made. So if you are an organized person, if you are a person who knows that you have to commit to time, you have to finish something within a deadline, you are a better performer wherever, whichever role you are playing. So please do assign deadlines and review and adjust. So sometimes you assign deadlines, but if you don't meet it, no hazard, just review it and see how you can adjust it, whether you need to prolong it or you can actually eliminate it. Sometimes that day, that job might be important, but afterwards, when you look back, you can say, why do I have to spend time on this at all? It's not actually that important. So keep reviewing whatever to-do list elements you have. And planning tools, my favorite is always traditional paper and pen. It's so easy. And you can actually have it in a digital app also. There are also program management like Teams and much more other ones which are there. These are some of the ones which are having a free version. I will send it out to you all. It's very interesting. There's another word one in itself. If you go into Notion, I've checked to-do list. They all have a version which is free. So you can always have it there, whichever part of the world, you can just retrieve it. Google Keep especially, because all of us have Gmail, email IDs. Yeah. Start with the most important task. This is what is important. Sorry? Yeah. Keep it realistic. Don't keep it fictitious. Update, adapt, and celebrate. Yeah. Always appreciate yourself. It's not children that you appreciate when they reach a particular milestone. Appreciate yourself once. Every task that you achieve. Today, we're going to have speakers speaking here for the first time. After you finish it, come what may, you have to appreciate yourself even before we appreciate yourself. Okay, so that is how you need to really say one milestone tick and praise yourself, compliment yourself. So with that, I'll come to the end of my particular theme. And yes, we have a lot to do now. Now comes the most interesting session. But before that, we will introduce the word of the day. And today to introduce the word of the day, we have Toastmaster Shiva, who is playing both the roles. He's playing the role of the word master as well as the maiden.
Grammarian.
Sorry? Yeah, he's also playing the maiden.
Grammarian.
Shiva, I would like to call you on the stage and ask you to introduce yourself
Right.
and also introduce the word of the day. Can you have the word of the day? Good morning.
Once he said, the great freedom fighter ever from India, he said, if you have daily doses of learning, you will have longevity in your life. Because every time the feeling of that you learn something makes you live longer,
Louder.
have a healthier life. So that daily process of learning, I firmly believe that comes through word of the day in an effective way and an indirect way. So having something to learn today will make you something better. Today I brought two words. It's not one word. I brought two words. Both looks almost similar. I believe that you can make use of those words to have an effective learning. So today we will do something different. I will ask you a question about that specific word, and you have to guess what that word would be. Basically, I have two questions. So you have to find those two words when I mention those questions to you. So the same will goes to online members as well. So I will ask you one-level questions. I think you guys can see on the screen. For the people who are physically sitting here, they cannot see the screen. So the first question I will repeat slowly. When someone asks you to use their judgment and make decisions based on their own understanding of a situation, what word are they being encouraged? When someone is asked to use their judgment and make their decisions based on their own understanding of the situation.
I'm sorry, the voice is not clear. It's kind of breaking.
When someone is asked to use their judgment,
Now?
how is it, everyone? Are you able to hear it now?
It's breaking a bit. I don't know if it's just me or others are also facing it.
The others? What about the others? Oh, they can't
I think
hear
it is
you.
about my position. When Anita was speaking, it was clear. So just keep the mic in the proper.
Is it clear now? Can you hear us?
Yeah, it's clear.
I think UAE is having an internet issue. Can you hear us? UAE?
Is it clear now?
India?
Is it clear now?
Yeah.
I'm able to
Yes,
hear clearly.
yes.
Now it's clear, right?
Yes.
Am I audible now? Is it clear? Is it okay now?
Hello, is it okay?
Clear.
Okay.
Yes.
So I will repeat the question. I think you all are able to see for the physical members capacity. When someone is asked to use their judgment and make a decision based on their own understanding of a situation, what word is being encouraged to apply?
Analyzing.
Analyzing, you are almost closer.
Evaluate.
Conclusion, the word starts with D.
Reconcile.
D.
Reconcile.
The word starts with D.
Courage to apply.
Specifically.
When someone has to use their judgment and make a decision. Determine. No.
Okay, I'm leaving to your, they say, I'm leaving to, because I know that you are great.
Destination.
Discretion, yes,
Okay.
perfect.
Okay, good.
So the second one, the second question, is basically used in accounting terminology. In accounting, what is used to describe the difference between two sets of records? Or account that should be same otherwise.
Tally.
So basically it indicates the differences. What is the alternative word
Oh, not tally.
to explain the differences? We compare it with
Discrepancy, yeah? Is it discrepancy?
She is.
It is reconcile, right? Reconciliation.
No,
So,
word
this-
to describe the difference. Word to describe the difference.
Right, let's go to our, okay. I'm going to discretion,
Right.
discretion and so let's go to the next slide and okay. So discretion, that is how we need to pronounce, and discrepancy and discretion. What is discretion? Meaning the freedom or power to decide what should be done in a particular situation is called discretion. Examples can be he acted with discretion in handling the sensitive documents. I trust your discretion. Please keep this information confidential. So discrepancy, I'll use a couple of examples. Discrepancy is basically a difference between two or more things that should otherwise be the same. Examples can be the accountant, like Toshmaster Palvini noticed. The accountant noticed a discrepancy in the financial records that need to be investigated. Second example would be there was a significant discrepancy between the predicted sales and the actual numbers for the month. So I want masters to make use of it. If you want to use one word and put it in a sentence, fine. If you want to make use of two words, I sometimes Toastmasters use both the words in a single sentence. So welcome to any sentences that you would like to structure. Probably we'll start with one online member. Starting with maybe Toastmaster. Yes, go ahead.
I'll use one word, discretion. The team leader used his discretion to assign projects to the members.
Which word?
Discrepancy.
Discrepancy, okay.
No, she's not. Unmute yourself, Raj.
Sorry.
Yeah, use any one word.
You want to use or will give it to someone else?
Discrepancy, to find out a discrepancy in accounting is a very crucial task.
Wow, okay. Now we'll ask Toastmaster.
In the world as a whole, all politicians handle financial projects with a lot of discrepancies and discrepancies.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any other-
The members in this Toastmasters club have the discretion to either come in person or attend online.
Oh my God. Nice. So, but
I have my own discretion to take decisions about my family.
perfect.
Okay.
Toastmaster, as the Toastmaster of the day, Divya Mandra has the decision to shuffle the meeting.
Okay.
Right. Okay, I believe it's 2 words you can use throughout your day and not only today, maybe in the future meetings also. All the very best. And I pass it on to our Toastmaster of the day.
Can we have a big round of applause? I think the word of the day has left us with a thought, and I'm not going to take a call on how good the word is. I leave it to your discretion today. Okay, so here we have now the most important segment of the day coming up, which is the prepared speeches. Is everyone ready? Is Toastmaster Meenu ready over there? Evaluators, we have our general evaluator here. But before I proceed further, let me introduce the role players for the morning. Yeah, today we have silent role players. When we say silent, these are the observing role players, like the general evaluator, Toastmaster Anil Thomas here. We have the our counter, Toastmaster Padmini. We have our Vivarian and the word master, who is going to make a watch on how many times the word of the day has been used throughout the day by each speaker, and what are the beautiful words and words which can need some repair in his grammarian notes. He will be giving the grammarian report at the end when the general evaluator beckons him. Then we have the timer, who currently is Toastmaster Ryan. He will switch roles when he's doing his favorite topic speech segment. And these are the silent observers for the day. Apart from that, every speaker has got his own evaluator who will be watching your speech and delivery and giving your evaluation at the end when he's called on the stage. All right. So is it clear how it goes? We have silent evaluators watching you say and so on and so forth, whoever it is. So it will be like really fun when you discover it. And yes, we also have an education session being presented by another than Atla mentor, William Legrand here, on meeting roles and responsibilities. So
Hello?
I think the internet got stuck.
Yeah. I'll call her.
Yeah.
They got disconnected.
okay. Sorry, we just got disconnected because of the internet. Can you hear us? Right? Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
I was asking if Anshuman is evaluating Bhatia.
No, I'm evaluating Ronald, I think.
Okay, can you just read out the objectives? I will evaluate Bhatia. Raghu, will you evaluate? I speak the speech. I'll give you the pen. You have it? Okay. My pad also is there for me.
As
Okay.
per the agenda, I am evaluating Ronald.
Yeah, can you just read out the speech objectives because it's the same for icebreaker?
Okay, fine. The purpose of this project is for the member to introduce himself to the club and learn the basic structure of public speech. The speech length is 4 to 6 minutes. All the best.
Toastmaster Raghu will be evaluating Toastmaster Bhattia's icebreaker speech.
Thank you.
4 to 6 minutes. You have to see the timer there. Ryan is there. It's 4 to 6 minutes, Ryan. Toastmaster Ryan, are you there?
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, 4, 5, and 6. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, everyone. I hope everyone is doing best, and hopefully you are doing good in this morning. Actually, I want to say first time I'm stand up on stage and I'm doing my speech. I'm really hesitant, but I'm trying my best to do it and trying to deliver my best for you. I'm really nervous, but I will try. Actually, my name is Bhatia. I'm from Sri Lanka. The country is based in Indian Ocean. Everyone knows Sri Lanka, especially the Asians know Sri Lanka. Previously, Sri Lanka is very popular to exporting Ceylon tea, but now Sri Lanka no more in that space. Now Sri Lanka is mostly popular for cricket. Even it's a totally different story, even when we're talking about the cricket. Currently, even they are not doing well in the cricket also. So, if I'm going to tell about myself, I'm coming from a middle level family in Sri Lanka. My father is a government servant. My mother is a housewife, and I have 3 siblings. My elder sister and young sister, and I have a brother. He's a twin. Actually, I'm younger than him for 5 minutes. Yeah. So actually, now he also based in Dubai. And when someone is see him, don't say hi, because sometimes he's getting confused because of my friends and go and say hi to him, but he will not say hi because he doesn't know that he doesn't know that person. So next day, my friends and come and say, I saw you yesterday, I said hi, but you didn't say hi. So I'm got confused with that. So don't say hi if I'm seeing, if you see someone same person, like same face cut, don't say hi, but you can go and talk to him. He will say hi myself. Okay. In my, if I'm talking about my childhood time, I was born and brought up in small village in Sri Lanka called Nuwara. It's surrounded by mountains and waterfalls, and everyone knows that cold weather. It's very popular for the cold climate. So even my father also based in Nuwara because he's really loves to Nuwara because he's from the down south area in Sri Lanka, but he moved to Nuwara because he really loves the climate in Nuwara. So after a few years back, my father decided to come to Colombo. I asked my father, that was after some time, why you came to Colombo? He said that because I want to see a good future for you, for his kids. I asked why. When you were in Nuwara, it's a small village when compared to the city of Colombo. The infrastructure, the education, and the hospitality, the health, that's not much in average level, not to average level. So he decided to move his family to Colombo. And after that, I went to school in Colombo and did my higher studies. And in Sri Lanka, the ordinary level and advanced level. I didn't do any degree because after in Sri Lankan education system totally different. I want to say that, but I'm saying that honestly, I hate that system. After I did my advanced levels, there are 4 sections of advanced levels. One student can choose 4 subjects: science, maths, and commerce and arts. Math science can be a doctor or engineer, but commerce subjects, the person who did commerce can be a banker or accountant. An art subject is totally different. It's going for a law or something like teaching. So I choose commerce subject. At the age of 19, I was a very younger age, and my father said, now I'm going to get retired. So me and my brother, these are boys in house. So you have to take the responsibility. This young age, you have to start your career. So I started my banking career in Sri Lanka, and I joined the bank, and my brother also joined the bank. And I started, and I was there in Sri Lanka for almost 4 years. Luckily, I was able to join a good department. It's internationally recognized department. So I worked in 4 years in my ex-bank, and I came to Dubai. When I come to Dubai, I remember why I took that decision, because I'm a very funky guy. I was always roaming with my friends. Every weekend I will not get home because I'm going with my friends, and I'm always playing with them. I'm always playing with them because I'm a sportsman. I'm a cricket player. So I went out there. So when I come to take this decision to come from Sri Lanka to Dubai, I know that it's not my comfort zone. I'm not with my parents, it's not with my siblings. So I took that decision because I saw something in future. Because if I'm staying in Sri Lanka, I don't have good career and good future. And it's honestly, if I'm saying that based on the income I'm getting. So I came to Dubai. Okay, I came to Dubai, so I started my career. So everyone knows that why I'm here. Icebreaker is the stage. Any newcomers come here and speak loudly and confidently, and to break down the initial barriers. So that's the reason I came, because I wanted to come to Toastmaster few years back, because when I'm young, I didn't wanted to come, but when I'm getting older, which means I'm in my office, I'm getting a promotion and getting promotion and getting promotion. Now I'm a mid-level management level. So if I know in my I understand my valuation. I understand my ability to speak. So I'm not in that level. So if I wanted to go and if I wanted to make it my career better, I wanted to communicate properly. My word vocabulary, I don't think it's that much good, but I wanted to make it better. I wanted to, so that's why I joined the Toastmaster Club. Finally, I just want to tell the objective for me is to create good skills, what I don't have, leadership skills, and growing my career with a better, as a better manager or something like that. So that's why I choose to come to Toastmaster. I feel like Toastmaster will be good for me. We'll see what happens.
As an ovation to the first speaker who's doing it for the first time. Can we have a standing ovation, please? Thank you so much, Mr. Bhatia. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Now we have the second speaker, Toastmaster Ronald, who's also attending his icebreaker speech. I've been told that this needs to be adjusted. So when you're here, can you have Toastmaster Ronald? Big round of applause for Ryan's father. Welcome. And to evaluate him, we have Toastmaster Anshuman. Would you want to read it out once again for Ronald's clarity?
Sure. My target speaker, Toastmaster Ronald, is delivering his L1 Level 1 icebreaker speech. The purpose of this project is for the member to introduce himself to the club and learn the basic structure of public speech. The timing is 4 to 6 minutes, with red at 4, amber at 5, and green at 6. All the best, Toastmaster.
Thank you.
You can see the timing here.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. And yes, I'm here to give my icebreaker speech today. I just joined this club I think the last meeting, and this is my second session. Most of you may be knowing me, but for some who don't know me, my name is Ronald. I from Pune, India. I have been, into the learning space for the last few years, and I think the Toastmasters complements this learning journey for me. Back home, I will start with how my family is. I am from Pune, basically hailing from Goa. My family consists of 4, me, and I have got another 2 brothers and 1 sister. I'm second in the family, and in my school, I started my schooling in Pune. But at the time, my schooling were in the 1980s. So at that time, there was very, very fierce competition to get into any technical courses. So and to get admitted for technical courses at that time, the scores were 90 and above. So what I had to do is I had to relocate myself to go up to do my engineering. While I did my engineering, I really put in my efforts because there was a purpose to go there and finish my engineering. So
during the fourth year, I managed to get a campus placement, and I worked in Goa for a couple of months, but then I was not satisfied with the challenges or the kind of progress that I was looking for. I relocated to Pune, and during that space of couple of months when I was looking for a job, I had a major accident. It was a life-threatening accident, but anyway, I got through it, and then I worked for a couple of years in Pune for about 3 years. But then, since I was in Goa, always people from Goa, Kerala, and some parts of India, most of them are working abroad. And then you see the progress, how they reach, so while most people in Pune don't go abroad, but when I was in Goa, that prompted me, that why don't you take up this challenge? And I moved to Oman in 92. But I had to, sacrifice my engineering career, and I had to get into trading, procurement, sales. So I worked in Oman for about 8 years, but things didn't go well towards the end of 1999. And I had to, relocate back to India for 6 months. And that's the time when we relocated to India. 6 months prior to that, I was blessed with a boy, and my son Ryan was born then. So the pressure was all the more that you have a child and you don't have a job on hand. So I had to come to Dubai, looking out for a job. I didn't get a job in my area. This is automotive, but anyway, I sacrificed and I was working in building material for 4 years. After 4 years of working in building material, then I got a good break in a German company in automotive in 2004. I worked for a couple of years in this company, but again, in I think 2012, there was some kind of a restructuring, and I had to move out. For a brief period, I moved to Kuwait. I came back, and then I said, okay, this kind of too many breaks is, I want to get out of it, and let me just get into my own, entrepreneurial journey. I got into it for about 6 long years, but not everybody is successful in their business venture. I wasn't very successful in that, but during this period, my son Ryan, he came back from India after finishing his graduation, and he was doing his post graduation online. So he parents are motivation for the children, but in my case, it's the reverse. My son was my motivation, and because of him, I said, forget it. This business, it doesn't matter what our efforts are put in. Let me just try and get into employment. I used to do my mock interviews with him, and he was my support structure. I got into a good job. When I got into a good job, I said, okay, 7 years I have given myself for the business. What did I give myself? I said, let me give myself something. And then I got into my MBA journey at the age of 55. I joined SP Jain, and I completed my entire journey with SP Jain. And this learning journey, which I mentioned in the beginning of this discussion, that this learning journey has now rekindled that student within me, and I don't want to give up that, because I feel very good when I'm learning something new. And while I finished my MBA and I'm here today for this Toastmasters, this is not going to be the end of it. I would like to learn more things. Like, for example, being in the Middle East for more than 32 years, I haven't still learned Arabic. So that's my next goal, to learn Arabic. And if things go well, then I would also like to learn German, because my company is a German company. And wherever you speak to people in their own language, the comfort level is totally different. So this is where I am coming from, and in a short this thing, I would like to say this is in brief about myself. That's it. I think I'll be on time, or have I taken more time? Thank you so much, and I see a very bright future for myself with the wonderful team here. Thank you.
Any questions for Toastmaster Ronald? Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Ronald. I have found no discrepancies and I don't call these as icebreaker speeches. Anyways, let the evaluators decide on that. Now we have, I didn't introduce our previous two speakers because they were giving their icebreaker speech and I didn't want to spoil it. But now, yes, we have another speaker who is attempting her second speech. She is Toastmaster Meenu Pravi. She's working with Akbar Travels as product and contracting manager since the year 2022 Jan. So let's welcome Toastmaster Meenu Pravi and let's have our evaluator Toastmaster Rajalakshmi read out the objectives. Raj.
Thank you, DTM Anita. Good morning, everyone. Today, my target speaker, Toastmaster Meenu, is trying to attempt level 1 project first speech from the path leadership development. Title of the speech is Embrace Change. And the purpose statement is the purpose of this speech is to practice applying feedback and serve as a speech evaluator during the club meeting. The purpose of the speech is for the member to present a speech and receive feedback from the evaluator. Time allotted is 5 to 7 minutes. All the best, Toastmaster Meenu. Hand over
Thank
to
you. Thank you,
DTM Anita.
Toastmaster.
Thank you for your speech. Can we have the title of the speech?
Embracing change.
Toastmaster Meenu, embracing change, Toastmaster Meenu. The stage is yours here.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anita. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Today, I stand before you with a purpose in my heart. The purpose is talk about something that affects each and everyone's life. Change. It has the power to shape our destinies in profound ways. Actually, it's a powerful tool which we can shape our destinies as well. I want to share a small PPT. First is nature of change. As you all are aware, like from the season that transforms our surrounding towards our own stage of our lives, change is an omnipresent force. However, it's not change itself, but how we perceive and respond to it that truly matters. A girl from Kerala means she only has to focus on her studies. That's it. When she got married in 2009, everything got changed all of a sudden, from a daughter to a wife to a mom. That change, it's like a season only, like, the stage, the change of our own life. From a daughter to a wife to a mom, that change, I think, like, someone is observing that change, like our great grandmothers or our mothers, like how they have cope up with that change. Yeah. All of a sudden, from a daughter to a wife to a mom. Sometimes, I can see there are a lot of people who are really very hard to cope up with that change, how they are adjusting. Some may fall into the postpartum depression or something like that. Some may happily embrace that change. Yeah, it's like it's a new page in their life. That's what exactly the nature of change. It happens in each and everybody's life, and that truly matters. Second, embracing change as an opportunity. So this girl, like, after having a baby, like, then she thought, like, yes, she was focusing on studies and she wants to do something. Like, apart from that, she wants to follow her passion. She thought, like, she will find out a job, and she is in Dubai and it's a new city for her. And from where means, like, how to find out a job, like, to whom to approach, like, those kind of things were going on in her mind. And finally she found out a job, and she got a job in a tourism company where as a software developer, and continuously she was doing, like, the coding and the developing and all. But outside she has seen a world, like, the people are talking to each other, and there is like outside there is a beautiful world. It's not the thing which you really wanted to follow. There's something, mind is saying something else, like, just step out from that comfort zone. Just see, like, what exactly happening, like, the outside, just to discover the untapped potential, unexplored passions, and hidden strength within you. So she just checked, she just moved into another department, and she just asked to that department head that, is there any other opening? Because I'm really curious, like what exactly happening? I want to learn, like what exactly happening inside this department. You all are speaking to different people from different country. They are coming and you are sitting for a meeting and you are discussing, exchanging a lot of ideas. But whereas as a software development, continuously sitting in one seat and just coding. So I just want to change that field. So that MCA graduate, like, was focusing on the computer science and the computer coding and all, immediately took a step to change, like, to see like what exactly in the other department is there to offer her. So immediately that department head, he told, like, yes, Meenu, there is an opening. If you are okay, then you can always join with our department. That support which he gave now, from there I have started that another new journey. Again I'm repeating, like, it may be a career shift, a relocation, or a shift in perspective. These are all chances to discover untapped potential, unexplored passion, and hidden strength. So the 2-3 years I worked in that company, I have, meeting people and so many things, so many new things I have been experiencing. Then at that time, like, the last year, I came to know, like, I'm carrying. So at that time, like, whether I need to choose the career or I need to move on, like, I need to resign. So immediately my mind said, like, it's the time to resign. And then I need to go back. I need to focus on, like, the baby and other thing and all. So then I stopped, I resigned in 2013 and I went back to Kerala. I was with my mom. It was like, the full of the things which I really wanted to, really wish to do, like the meditations, the chantings, evening prayers, the Lalita Sahasranamam, all these things were on that period of time. And finally, I delivered a beautiful angel. And then after 1.5 years, then I thought, like, again, I want to do something else. Like, again, I want to go back to my career. So, but there were a lot of fears because it's like, again, if I'm going back to Dubai, whether I'll get a job again, I need to face interviews. So many thoughts were going on, but still I came back. And then I started applying for new jobs. And finally, I got a call from a person like who was working previously in the company. Just one line, Meenu, you want to join with us? So that was it. It's like a miracle, that call. Yes, I said immediately, yes, I want to join. So it's like, even though that fear is coming, but you need to overcome that fear. But we don't know, like, what exactly is waiting for us. So it's natural to resist change, feel apprehensive about the unknown. However, it's in these moments of resistance that our great opportunities lie. By acknowledging our fears and embracing them, we are able to open door to personal and professional transformation. So with that company, I joined, and it was a long journey. Like, the 7 years I've been putting my heart and soul into that company. Like, I was a workaholic person, like always, like, giving task and completing the task and fully involved in that work and coming back, then again household things and morning. The routine was going on like that for all the 7 years. So again, mine was asking, like, is it the thing which you really want to do? Is it the thing which yes, exactly, you have adapted those changes, you have overcome the resistance. But mine was saying, like, is it the same thing which you really wanted to do? Is it something else? Mine was saying something else, and I was in that company, like, it's the 7th year. So mine said, like, no, Meenu, like, you need to do something else. You need to explore something better than, like, not better than, like, apart from this, you need to explore something like the same thing you are doing. You need to find another opportunity to explore something different. So I told the company that, like, I want to move, and then I want to find something else, like, explore new opportunities. So he said, like, okay. Then again, I started applying and I got another new
You know the time.
opening. But yeah, new.
Yeah.
I cannot
Finish.
see. Oh, okay. So again, I have got another job, and here the flexibility is the key of navigating. So after this, I was adapting the change and I was working with this company. So again, here the thought came like, finding a purpose. Purpose means every day it's a challenge, embracing growth, recognizing the changes, bringing new opportunities to professional growth, as well as the personal things. Take time on what truly matters. What another ma'am said, like, set your goals, set your intentions, make a to-do list. So I was focusing, even though in this company, there was a lot of things was coming, like, I want to learn, like, come into Toastmasters or learn some new skills, learn some new languages. So always, you have to embrace those changes. We don't know, like, what exactly kept for us. So in conclusion, change is not a force to be feared, but a journey to be embraced. It's through change we evolve, learn, and grow. So let us face the winds of change with open hearts, knowing that with them lie the seeds of our greatest dream, supporting each other. So life is about change. Sometimes it's painful, sometimes it's beautiful, but most of the time it's both. Over to you, Toastmaster Ananda.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Meenu. So much to learn from your life journey. I don't know if it was a sheer coincidence or pre-planned, but everyone spoke about their career today, career journey, and it has inspired me. I don't know about the others. I'm sure they're going to talk about it when they come here. All right. So now we have a very interesting segment coming up. And this is something which we all need to learn, know, especially people who entered into Toastmasters recently, which is the meeting roles and responsibilities. And to give us a quick review on all these roles and responsibilities, we have again DDM Raghu coming in onto the stage to present an education session on the same. I think the thing. Just give me a second. Yeah, you can go ahead, Raghu. I'll just start it. I'll start with it. I'm sorry. You're already running late. Yeah.
I can, which one is
Right.
up and down?
No, it's good. Space bar. Yeah, even up and down.
No. Right, okay. Good morning, again. Toastmasters and guests. One second.
You need to eat it, Raghu.
You want to attend to which club? Need with upright of. Yeah, good morning. Are you taking a break?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can talk.
Today, I'm going to do the session as a
Raghu, Raghu, the voice is breaking. Like
Voice?
it's, yeah, it's cracking in between.
Maybe now it's okay. Maybe a little behind if I stand.
Yeah,
fine?
better, much better.
Yeah, you can go ahead. And you want me to start that, Raghu?
No, something, it's
Picture.
top share, something is yes. Your laptop has got more.
Yeah.
That's it.
Everyone can see and hear.
Yeah, in a Toastmasters, we have so many rules. That's how the Toastmasters is maximum, roughly the format to be. That way, we have an obligation to develop a lot of competencies and leadership roles. When it comes to a club meeting, we gave a role to somebody to complete the Toastmasters and guests. Why do you do that? Now, if you go to a party, if somebody won't come and greet you, what happens? Or somebody won't speak to you, you will feel lost, correct? Am I correct? Yeah. When somebody comes, smiles, then you will be happy. And then if he feels and he takes you and then maybe you sit somewhere, then you will feel comfortable. And then you will get a companion, a lady companion and a male companion. You will be happy in different ways. That's possible, correct? Same way in the Toastmasters, when you come in, when you enter into somebody that will greet, then you will be very happy. If you are not a Toastmaster, then you will feel more happy that the company came and greeted you. When you go to a corporate office, the front office is a beautiful girl is sitting there. And when I see you are very happy, he does not smile at you. I don't know how it works because I'm in the scene. My wife is very handsome, that she will do that. It was that. So I never, because always we keep that aside. That is that. But here, what happened, beauty doesn't fall. But she did not smile. She did not speak, or she is rude. Then usually, as she smiled, the beauty, no, that's how it happens. So, it is very much required. Whether you go to a relative's house, whether a party, anywhere, everything is required. In Toastmasters, we allow somebody to create, or all Toastmasters will create. That's how it is required, very much required. And now, next role we have is Sergeant Thomas. Sergeant Thomas is the manager of all assets of a club. If he is not able to manage the assets, somebody has to do. Now today we have some lot of hiccups. So if Sergeant comes in there, or he is already planned, these are the issues will come, I will have to manage it. That is how. Now everybody is managing, but that it is assigned to somebody. So he has to come first in this one. He has to arrange the room, see everything is fine or not. That is Sergeant Tom's role. And another thing is hospitality, refreshments. Now some refreshments have come. It's already pre-laid. Otherwise, in every Toastmasters clubs, different refreshments he will arrange. Then Toastmasters are very happy. Today we are going to have this, because normally others will say, today you brought samosa, tomorrow you bring something else. Different you can do that. So you will be with all these things. And call to order when he makes that energy level up. Now Toastmasters every time, he keeps the energy up. To make it little different, what you are doing is, you will have to start with the laughter yoga, or you will have to start with only yoga, or something else, other activity. When you bring it, it will be more interesting and more activity minded. So it will become very attractive, and it will give you boost and energy to start the meeting. And another thing is Toastmaster Mian already told the ground and all that. That needs to comfort. Where exit, where it is exit, and where it's toilet, these all this is when he explains it, you understand that. These are the things he has to do. And in a club contest and other even we have two contests. One we have contest and the debate contest, for which all the elements have to be done. Everybody is involved, but he has got to make the room. Then the ambience of the room and the chair, everything, and contest related, whatever is required, he has to arrange. And the trophy, all this certificates, ribbon, everything he has to do. He is the owner of, custodian of all assets. He should be making ready. Sergeant comes up with a bigger thing. I did this role for 4 years. You know, this poster I was officer and sergeant comes. I am any other role, I will get into that because it supports everybody. Everybody is getting into that. We make it more useful. That's the thing. And presidential address. Presidential address. President is the CEO of a club. So he has to first open the meeting, welcome the guests and those masters, then open the meeting with his gavel. Even we have a gavel, you have to stop on the table and open the meeting. Then he has to speak about the masters, he has to speak about the achievements, what this club has done, and also speak about the pathways education and how it benefits Toastmasters and what are the competencies, how it helps, all these things he has to speak. And why Toastmasters? Now, yes, now you people are told the first do this one. Why Toastmasters? You have to explain all those things. And another thing is club achievements, we have to say. Because education progress present it and about same for that we have to tell everybody and what were the events happened past week and coming days is happening and guest introduction we have to do. This we present has to do all this. Then he has to hand over the sessions to Toastmasters of the day. Then Toastmasters of the day, in a better way, he has to handle maybe a lot of objectives he has to do that. She of the team, Toastmasters of the day, finds it nice to hear. Then we come with energy. And Toastmasters of the day, not only lot of other activities also she can bring. Like today, Anita, she's interacted with everybody. Not only she brought the theme, she interacted with everybody. Same way she can bring some other theme and some yoga theme or some laughter theme. She can bring some activity. That is possible. And those months of the day, she or he has to divide the theme into 3 or 4 segments. One is during the before the then after the speech. Then after taking topics, then conclusion. That way, and she is responsible to manage the whole session with a bigger thing is time management. In some of the areas, the time is maybe like 2 hours. Then what she has to do, she has to cut down her team. Somehow she has to manage within the time. Always the actual. Now she has to. Now I will show you something because I have now Toastmasters of the day. This is the script I have. This is not true. This is the script I made it when I became the president in 2017. I have everything because I made not only this club officer at com only when I made my report ready that at that time. Still, it is there. Now I am not using. But I'm showing you, this is the Toastmasters of the day script. This is from the beginning to end, what are the roles, how we should be managed, written it and kept. That's how it is. Same way, word of the day. Word of the day, I have just shown you because how I maintain, that will help you people also. Normally, I tell everybody everything whenever. Yeah. Now this is the word of the master. Word of I have this one. What is that? What is word of the day? You have to explain over here. When the word of the day Toastmaster comes over, you should explain everything about this. Yeah. And same way. Now Toastmaster, what is the day to be introduced? One thing based upon the theme, one thing based upon that. Other than that, you can do that. Any or something, you can do that. Not necessarily that it is connected to that theme. And why word of the day? He has to explain when he comes over here. Okay. Then present word of the day and round robin, how he has done today. Today he has brought something new because we don't go like that. That is the new thing. So you can, out of the box, you can think. You can open it like that. He has given us to think. Because then what happens? You are enlightening yourself. You told something, you are right. That is very good way you have brought it. And round robin and keep track of the word. Now, he has to keep track of the word in the session, how many words. Normally, grammatical does that, but he himself also has to write the words it has been used. That is how it is. Now, next is prepared speeches. Prepared speeches will be based upon the pathway education manual. So now you people have gave the you people have given ice speech today. Same thing. Coming speeches, it's all depends upon the objectives given in the Toastmaster manual. Now that's how it should go. Okay. Then what are the speeches? There are 120 competencies, different competencies. Maybe it is your, you people came out and did it like this. You can think, okay, I will do it in a different way. Thinking that you can think, okay, if I keep my hand like this, what happens? If I keep my this, what happens? How it works? See, this is the position, you know what? This brings confidence. When you bring like this, it gives you confidence. So different, a lot of things, competencies you will develop. Sitting there, you can think, if I do like this, how it is. If the body language, vocal variety, then I am doing how it should be, whether it is going along with that. If I do like that, how it works. There are different way you can think. Then table topic master. Table topic master is one of the very important segment in Toastmasters. Here, you have to explain, those who come over here and handle that table topic master, he has to explain the rules and regulations of Toastmaster. This one, table topic master. Then he has to give the topic based upon the theme or otherwise. Both will work, otherwise it's okay. And then you have to identify, you have to check with the TMC, how many you can give. 5 persons, 4 persons, or 10 persons, because it depends upon the time. She knows what time is possible to manage. So that way you can do. And once table topic master completes the speeches, you have to ask the timer to give the time of support. In the speeches also like that, the time of support TMC has to ask. Then once it's over, then TMC has to tell everybody to vote for the best speaker. Same way, table topic master should tell guests and Toastmasters to vote for the best speaker. Then his role or her role is over, then hand it over to TMC. That's how it is. Then evaluation segment. Evaluation segment is evaluation segment has got a bigger role. It has got a general evaluator will be the master to handle evaluation segment. He will have to handle evaluator, accountant, grammarian, and come overall evaluation, general evaluator has to provide. When evaluator does the evaluation, he or she should provide the evaluation. Analytically, he has to provide, and positive feedback he has to give, and constructive feedback he has to give. When he's giving unnecessary repetition should not be there. Like sometimes 2 minutes, they will speak about the whole about the speech. Whatever the speaker has spoken, same they are speaking. Not necessary, because not at all required. You have to, whatever you come out your speech, that should be benefited by the Toastmaster or speaker and evaluator. Evaluator also, whatever he speaks, that should be getting benefited by the speaker. Otherwise, it's a waste of time. So that should not happen. We have to give a proper evaluation of feedback we have to give. And then R counter. R counter, I will show you how I made it kept with me. This is just, this will help you people. This is my R counter report. This is my R counter report. Everybody can see this. This has got, now Padmi is wondering, Raghu did not give this to me. That's what she is wondering. But this is the bigger sheet. I can share it with you. Only I have to take the scan of this. This is what I did is all the role players one column I made, and all what are the R counter words can be put in. This was actually, your primary Toastmasters Club meeting at that time. Yeah, that's the thing. So same way, grammatical reporter should provide what are some and also what are the words and usage and what is good grammar and a lot of different all those things he or she has to bring in. And moving on, then timer. Timer is one of the silent role player. TMC introduces timer as well as general evaluator introduces timer, and general evaluator should appreciate always timer because he is taking and appropriately noting down the timing, giving much concentration to that role. So he generally evaluates appreciating always. Then general evaluation should provide complete evaluation on the all the roles, as well as he has to give his opinion on the feedback about the evaluation done by evaluators. Wherever he has missed, wherever he has not done that, also he has to bring in and he has to do that. Then comes to getters. The whole and then he has to give the awards over done speaking for them award he has to give, and then he has to close getters, and also he has to inform any other events are coming in the coming days he has to do that. Then Shubhamasa. Shubhamasa also it is to make sure that somebody is taking the pictures of whole events as a all these things should be done. These are the rules from a Toastmaster Club point of view. So these are the that's what I thought of. It's a good that Anita used to prompt those. So I have also been informed. I have tried
I think that was like a rapid fire meeting, education session. Unfortunately, we could not give him much time for this, but nevertheless, we have to thank him enough. We will have more education sessions in the future as well. Now we move on to the most essential segment. We are skipping the table topics today because we are running out of time. So we're going into the evaluation segment, which is the most important segment. So to take it further from here, we have none other than a current area director. Just give me a second, please. Me to read this.
Anita, the timers report.
Yeah. Can we have the timers report for the project speeches?
Yeah, sure. So just give me a second. Yeah. So TM Bhatia spoke for 8 minutes and 30 seconds. TM Ronald spoke for 5 minutes and 57 seconds. And TM Meenu spoke for 9 minutes and 51 seconds, which gives us 2 disqualifications and only 1 qualification.
Perfect. So let's congratulate the person who completed on time. Okay, and so that's how we would be having the polling, and we elect the best speaker based on time disqualifications. So you are the kingpin today. Congratulations. So now we move on to welcome Toastmaster Anil Thomas. Anil, Anil, can we have you on the stage?
Yeah.
Can we have a big round of applause for him? Welcome, Anil. I'll just give a brief introduction about you. He is the current area director for Area 15 and in District 127. His passion is reading, hobbies are networking and entrepreneurship. He is a founder of 3 book clubs: Entrepreneur Connect, Billionaire Toastmasters, and another one.
Yeah.
Entrepreneur Connect is one.
Entrepreneurs Connect and
Billionaire Toastmasters. Okay. He is a creative intelligence coach. I think we all need to run to him. His profession is he is into aviation engineering profession, right? Yeah. So let's welcome Toastmaster Anil Thomas to give us to conduct the general evaluation and the evaluation segment. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, DTM Anil.
Anita.
Thank you, DTM Anita. Yes, so I know you, right? Thank you for having me here. And I really love the energy of this club. The way you involve in this club's operation is amazing and fantastic. And half of the role players are memorable. Even from Australia, that is about 8,300 plus Dubai. That's amazing. That's really amazing. In life, after A and Davis, we have 3 choices. Choice number 1, take the feedback positive. The second choice is take it negatively. The third one, neutral. So this is very important. What kind of response that you give to any evaluation? So usually what we do, we take it neutral. Means we do nothing. We just take it. We take it from you, for it. And one group of people they take negatively, they are better than the other group. Because at least they challenge you. They challenge you, they come and ask you, like, why did you see this? So at least they have some kind of explanation. So we're going to get into the evaluation segment. It's very important segment. My memory is not that good. So let me depend on my notes. Let me congratulate the silent place. So we have some amazing tags silent place starting from the DTM. Yeah, starting from Manitha Nair, DTM Manitha Nair. She's everywhere. So I really congratulate the time and who else is the time? Accountant and Gramarian. So let me get into my job first. The first evaluation, right? For speech evaluation patterns are the please be honest.
No, I was doing it.
Okay.
DTM
DTM color is what to do.
First of all, let me congratulate Toastmaster Pratya Chinaga for having been good presentation with very confidently you delivered it. That is wonderful. And you spoke very casually and fluently. I did not find any mistakes about that. No, it was wonderful. And you spoke about family, education, and well, and your parents and thought of taking the short responsibility of the parents and came out the education system. You come here and as a great thing. And as I first standards, they have English speaking, correct? It is there. That is very difficult to do. Because it is different way of education. He started in Canada, and that also up to 6 to start the Canada. No English. That started English class. That's what was English. That's all in Canada, that's the language. Then when we come to what we get all English like that. So that some of the things we have, but it's all the educational system, how it is. It's, you have a good opinion, you came over here and did that. That's a great thing. Another thing is you Your language was very simple, and your style, the speech. First time when you're speaking, that smile will not be there. You lost, but you maintain it. And then confidence was very good, and your eye contact was also very good. Only thing is that I have to give some recommendation. You kept your pocket, hand in the pocket. Rather keep it like this. You can keep like this, and then you speak. Wherever it requires body language and vocal variety, at that time, hand movement of that, keep it. And then you can use the podium. Today technology is there. However, you can use the podium this day. Okay, that's one thing. Another thing is, when you prepare the speech, open body and closing and the conclusion. And you can use some takeaway message and beginning, start with some quote, all those things you can make the speech better. That can be. And time calculator. 4 to 6 minutes is the speech time. You have to bring that much, you have to practice in front of the computer. Then you will get more confidence, and you can arrange the speech within 4 to 6 minutes only. Then you will be, the time of the skill will come. So otherwise, overall, I will tell you, over a period, you will be a very good speaker in this stage and anywhere in the world. You will be a good speaker. Okay, over to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Now let me bring in my second evaluator, that is Anshuma, before I hand over. He's on, yeah. Anshuma, for your say, he's working at Emirates Global Alumni, a cricket fan, football lover. Considers Toastmasters as a medium for self-improvement and self-confidence like any of us. So welcome, Toastmaster Anshuman.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster. A very good morning to one and all. Firstly, let me officially welcome my target speaker, Toastmaster Ronald, to this wonderful ride called Toastmasters. Through your heartwarming and inspirational icebreaker speech. Your entire journey serves as a reminder that no matter what setback we face in life, always look ahead. And this thirst to keep learning at every stage of your life, is what helps us reinvent ourselves and be adaptive to change. The most beautiful part of your speech is when you mentioned how your son Ryan motivated you during a tough phase in your life and how you had to grind it out and find a new path for yourself, and how basically how a parent can learn from his own son. Huge respect to both of you for that. As far as your speech structure is concerned, it was a very crisp, you delivered your speech in a very crisp and concise manner. You took us through the various phases of your life, starting from your background in Pune, through to your education, and the various highs and lows you faced on the career front, culminating with your desire to keep learning by pursuing your MBA and keep learning, whether it be learning a new language or even with your present journey with Toastmasters. As the general theme of your speech is keep learning, I would like to point out a few details in your speech to help you learn and use in future speeches. Firstly, while your speech did outline the key details of your life, I felt it lacked a bit of structure with no proper opening and an abrupt closure. It felt more like a conversation, which is good and it gave a personal touch. But for future speeches, try and adopt a bit more structured format in your speech. Secondly, as we are on a Toastmaster platform, I think we all would have loved to know what you are looking forward to gain from Toastmasters. As honestly, what I have learned from this platform, it's all about helping each other and help us all grow. So by knowing that, we would have loved to hear that. And finally, as far as the delivery is concerned, you are confident. And by adding a bit more pause, I would say, between key sentences in your speech, It would allow the audience to soak in what you just mentioned earlier before you move ahead with the next phase of your speech. And with respect to your body language, for a first timer, I must commend you to be at such ease at this platform. But avoid gestures like putting your hand in your pocket, which honestly, it's something that even I have committed a mistake a lot and people repeatedly pointed out. So I just thought I must share with you. Overall, an outstanding and confident first attempt. Just use your discretion a bit and work a bit on the finer aspects I just mentioned and keep learning as you always do. I can assure you this platform will only take you to greater heights. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anshuman. And this is the first time I attended a hybrid Toastmasters meeting. Just getting used to it. And my evaluator, that is Rajalakshmi. So let me introduce Rajalakshmi to you. Evaluator Rajalakshmi is a finance professional and a Toastmaster for 3 years. Past president of Newstart Club, currently serving as the Area 3 Division A Secretary. Welcome, Rajalakshmi, to the body.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anil. Life is about so much of changes. Sometimes it's beautiful. Sometimes it's sad. Sometimes it's mix of both. We have got a great insight today about the change given by none other than my target speaker, Toastmaster Minu. And let's all give a great round of applause to Toastmaster Minu for giving this great speech with a great team embracing changes. Toastmaster Minu, you have covered almost all the stages of change happened in your life. That is, from being a daughter to a wife, to a mom, and to a working professional throughout. It was actually interesting to listen to your story and about your career trajectory. That being an MBA grad was into coding, then you wanted to move into a different department, which you felt like you will be getting a greater growth. And you aced it. And I'm so happy that you aced it. Whenever you felt like you need a change, you were able to achieve that change. You found out the opportunity by yourself and you got new opportunity and you aced on the same. And it actually, and also I need to highlight that this story or the changes which you have explained actually an inspiration for the audience, that whenever, if anyone needs a change, through your speech, you have highlighted that there is an opportunity lying next to you. So we just need to find out and embrace it. And another one of the important thing which I have noticed is when DTM Anida intervened during your speech, when she highlighted that you are running out of time, you didn't stop it immediately, but you came through the last slide and gave a conclusion to your speech. Thus, you stopped it. So it showed your presence of mind as well. So apart from this plus points, I would just like to highlight a few points where you could improve your speech. The first and foremost thing is about your PPT. Actually, I was wondering whether this lengthy PPT is required or not. Usually we use the PPT to show some highlights, some diagrams. Through that, it will stick to the mind. It will register to the audience and it is useful for the future references. So just try to limit the PPT or use any mind maps, which is also very much advisable. The second point where you could improve is the eye contact. Just try to develop the eye contact and also time management throughout the speech. To sum it up, I must say it is very inspiring speech and in a calm and composed way of presentation. And try to limit the PPT size and also improve the eye contact. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster Anand.
Thank you, Toastmaster Radhalakshmi. Now the next three role players I will be here. The time was right. Okay, the time was reported both. How it is connected.
Yeah.
All right. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So, DTM Raghu spoke for 3 minutes and 43 seconds. Toastmaster Anshuman spoke for 3 minutes and 22 seconds. And Toastmaster Rajalakshmi spoke for 3 minutes and 28 seconds. So
all are
two qualifications.
okay. Two are qualified. Okay, fine. Thank you. Right. And going forward, grammarian report, Toastmaster Shiva. Stay.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. Once again, I hope I am audible right now. Today we used two words that we kept for learning. One is discretion and discrepancy. So I tried to notice who is speaking, who is trying to make use of that word. But fortunately today we have only two of the people. Anita used discrepancy one time and Toastmaster Anshuman used discretion in his evaluation. Both are appreciable, and you also try to make use of the two words in your regular life. And I personally believe being a grammarian is one of the tough roles because I always have so much of feedback that I need to improve upon, so much of grammar and vocabulary. But today, based on my understanding while listening to all of you speakers, I noted a couple of points. Some good usage was there, exceptionally done. Some of the good usage were compliment my learning, prompted me, rekindled, embrace change. Life is about change. Cope up with the challenge. What truly matters. There is an opportunity lying next to you. You will need to make use of it. These are the wonderful sentences I felt they were used really well, especially to the scenarios. They came to that point. And in the meeting, I found some of the words could have been used in a better way. Some of them are resist, can be resist. Explore can be explore. Flexibility can be flexibility. Precedent can be president because both are having very thin line of difference. I saw that precedent is used when something is happening before an event and it has to be pronounced. I felt president to make a change. And usage can be usage. Opinion can be opinion. Essential can be essential. Career can be career. It was talking about and inspiration can be inspiration. Delivery can be delivery. These are some modifications I felt like suggesting. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Shiva, for a second, because let me introduce Shiva is a very popular man across the Toastmaster fraternity, humble, simple, noble, but more than that, he's employed as a tax accountant in energy company. Yeah, he's a passionate Toastmaster and he's passionate about the agriculture. Yes, thank you. And the next in line is accountants, Toastmaster Padmini. Please, Padmini, please take over the stage for me.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anil. I'm going to tell about all the R's and R's that were used as much as I could hear because in between there was some in internet connection and things like that. Okay, so whatever I could hear, I'm telling it. First one is TM Ryan. Ryan used us 3 times, 4, and so thrice. Are you able to hear me? I can.
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah. And TM Siva. Siva used so, word so thrice. Then TM Bhatia used as 6 times, twice, once, and so 6 times. The word so 6 times. And TM Ronald used 9 times, 4 times, 7 times, and so twice. And TM Minu used the word so 8 times, and word like 13 times, and 4 times. And some repetitions were there, like that's some twice, thrice, or 4 times she used the word that's to repeat it. And TM Anshuman used the word and thrice, and once. That's okay. And TM Rajalakshmi used like once. Otherwise, it was all great. And who else is there? TM Raghu, thrice, twice, and so twice. And Anita, DTM Anita, 6 times, 5 times, and once, and so once. So I think I covered everybody, whatever I could. I did it. Over to you, Toastmaster Anita.
Thank
Anil.
Thank you, Toastmaster Padmini is like Swagger from India. She's a handwriting and understand a master practitioner in graphology. So definitely I will be in touch with you. Thank you for your wonderful job. And then let me get to the next in line is it's me now. It's very straight. But thank you again, DK Mahida, for giving me this opportunity. I really enjoy this outing with you. Now, starting from TMOD. What is TMOD's job? TMOD's job is not like a master of ceremony. TMOD is not master of ceremony. TMOD makes sure the transition is perfect. And she has done that job so beautifully, especially a session of this kind. A hybrid session is not very easy to manage and organize it. And she's done it beautifully, and my kudos to Toastmaster of the day, DTM Manikanayam. And also the theme of the meeting was so relevant. The to-do list, it's a simple topic, but it is a very relevant one. And again, congratulations for choosing that theme. Now, in the absence of President Toastmaster President, acting was regular. Took over the jobs, very motivating, captivating speech it was, and a brilliant job. Of course, you were an area director, you are a DTM, so naturally that all the experience was shown in this meeting. That is a brilliant job. Okay. Coming to the word of the day, Toastmasters keyword as in these students, okay? And that was in a very different way, a completely different exercise that is practiced in, and that stimulates your critical thinking. And that I really like the way, and I'm going to introduce the same thing in Village too. And it's a great job, Toastmaster Shivan. Now, coming to the project speeches, they were all evaluated by the competent evaluators. I'm not going to speak about the speakers, but still, like, if you comments about the icebreakers, the objective of icebreakers. Icebreakers, what is icebreakers? Basically, you're talking about us, right? Icebreakers. And this is the most difficult speech I must. I have completed my one level. And icebreaker is the most difficult speech. You can talk about the whole world, but when you talk about yourself, you're very self-conscious. You don't want to talk and open it up. And good job to both the speakers. Yes, our evaluators they have commended it. It is better always to keep your hands out of your pockets, even if your pocket is full of money. Still keep your hands out of your pocket, right? And then coming back to the evaluators today, there are 3 evaluators. Started with Toastmaster DTM Raghu. Yeah. He motivated the speakers because he ice speaker. So he motivated the speaker very well. And then the recommendations were very good. Recommendations were effective. And the recommendations were there. This is very important. As an evaluator, you have to come in and recommend and know the jobs he has started beautifully. And then Toastmaster Raja Lakshmi, as rightly said, Minu Praveen is in my area team as well. So Minu Praveen has delivered a second speech in the level 1, right? That is the with the purpose, writing a speech with the purpose. And in Toastmasters, every speeches are important. So you need to write a speech with purpose. That's the first job to do it. And you don't need a presentation as such. So it's rightly commended it, and that's a good job. So without that presentation, that would have been a better, but the speech was amazing, good speech it was. And then the evaluator, the other evaluator. Anshuman, of course, Anshuman is a great speaker. I'm in the judges training. So Anshuman, a good job again as an evaluator. And altogether, the meeting was conducted beautifully and a good job. And definitely I'm going to take this name across. And thank you, Vidya and team, and thank you for giving me this opportunity. And everything was conducted so well. You have a good meeting room, and again I will come back to this. So, thank you.
Let me see you all properly. Let's have the drawing. Because master's photography is very important. Indeed, that was a great meeting, but not before we announced the best evaluator, because that's the only contest we had today. Rest all was cakewalk. Ryan, let me know when you are ready with the votes. In the meantime, we need a Toastmaster of the day for the next meeting, but not before. I congratulate all the maiden role players today. We had Toastmaster Padmini taking the R-counter role, excellently performed. She was so professional at it. Just like she's a very professional graphologist. So all you guys who really want to know more about your personality traits with your handwriting, through your handwriting, you can send a sample to her, get in touch with her, she'll help you out there. And she charges very low amount. So you can be rest assured being a Toastmaster. Yeah, and I think the speakers were excellent today. But yeah, you were actually, he was like kind of getting so scared saying, I might not do a good job. And yesterday night he had like, call and stuff like that. I said, just be there. And I think today he owned the stage, right? I mean, just except for those questions. I remember once, Anil, when I was in a debate contest, it was a physical meeting, when I saw your hands in the pocket, we were all sitting and they were introducing it was a demo meeting. Yeah, it was a demo meeting. And they're all coming up to the stage and introducing themselves. And when this particular guy went there to introduce himself, even before he started talking, I told my, next to me, whoever was sitting, I just told this guy must be an engineer. And then he did say he was an engineer, because I noticed that either a computer guy or an engineer, mostly they don't network with anyone except their computers, except their products, So they're all the time very scared. They might be very technically conversant, but all the time in the pocket, in the hand, hand in the pocket. So that thing, actually puts you out, reveals a lot about you. So apart from the handwriting, we have these analyses also happening, by becoming a very good observing Toastmaster. So Ryan, are we ready with the, yeah.
Yes, ready.
Okay, would you want to, can you just send it to me?
Yeah, sure.
On WhatsApp, please.
Yeah, just
so icebreakers, excellent job. Meenu, I love the fluidity in your speech. I have to say she was prepared a couple of days back, but that is also a drawback. I would suggest always prepare much in advance. meeting roles and responsibilities. Raghu took a lot of pains in bringing this thing. Unfortunately, we don't have this here. Otherwise, it would have been wonderful for all of us to, look at the presentation here. And I think digitally, if you have it, you can pass it on to us. The counter form and the Marian report and all. So overall, I think there was no discrepancy in the meeting. Let's assume that way. And yes, I have. Yeah, the best evaluator today is Toastmaster Anshuman, and the best speaker today is Toastmaster Ronald. Can you have a big round of applause? Thank you, Toastmaster Ryan. Toastmaster Ryan from an impromptu table topics master role to he's become an impromptu timer today, but he took it over so beautifully. But we got delayed. We got delayed a lot today, and we can owe it to anything else. And thank you for being patient. And can I call the acting president to declare the meeting closed?
Thank you.
Toastmaster DTM Raghu.
Good morning, Toastmaster again. And first of all, let me congratulate and thank DTM Anita for conducting this meeting wonderfully, because she only allotted all the rules and from time to time. And you know one thing, the good thing I got is
Mike.
throughout I am getting impromptu roles from her. And as a result, I have performed.
Actually.
Otherwise, whenever she says, I don't say no, say yes.
Yeah.
So it happens continuously. This morning I was saying, she's telling me, can you go to acting
President?
I told her, then I was thinking what to speak. Again, recollected, but I felt I did okay. So at the same time, I have to come back to each and every role players, including, I love the way Rajlakshmi gave the evaluation.
Yeah.
It's a evaluation, I want to say Rajlakshmi. And Meeno's speech, it was wonderful. And I spoke very well. I really loved it. But time and just that, it's a winning speech, I will tell you. So that part you'll have to take care. And I don't know what is not delivering any speeches. I don't know.
Just guys that we have to see.
That you're getting all those except speeches. Speeches is the, it's a breakfast of anything. So you will have to do the speeches which you are missing it. And at the same time, I have to congratulate everybody, and may I have feedback? That's one of the best. First thing here.
Can you declare
Feedback.
meeting closed? So declare.
There's a lot
meeting
of
closed.
disturbance.